Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Star Wars Rebellion. Alright, we got two sectors completely under rebel control. The Nimble should be repairing, but this fleet over Bothawi, we seem to have recuperated some of our losses at least, but I'm thinking pretty soon we're going to want to take it for another test drive. Maybe take on, I don't know, Presselton or something. Hey, Leia Organa, stop working in Umgul, please. Let's start
you know what you're doing.
Getting Bothawi over to my side. When I was playing this game as a kid, I was always obsessed about making sure I got popular support to 100% on every single planet. Honestly, I kind of am convinced it's not as worth it. Honestly, you want to be high, but it doesn't matter if it's perfect unless you've got literally nothing better to do. And right now, I'm kind of pressed for some other stuff, so let's subdue the uprising here at Zyquin. Personal arrive at Commonor, blah, 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 blah. Enemy mission foiled. What are you trying to do? Sabotage to Gorman. For whatever reason, they're trying to do something here. I'm not sure what exactly, but something. Something dangerous. Let's send this to Balmora. One single starship is not going to do me a lot of good. Let's set this to General. I really wish there was a better tooltip on understanding just how being a general or an admiral affects the game. But as far as I'm aware, there isn't one. Not really. So, we'll have to make do with what we got here. Alright. Corellia? No. No. Build a Wookiee. Get me some Wookiees. And send them over to the Viceroy. Yes, the Wookiee Viceroys. Might as well stock up. I don't think I need it necessarily. You know what would be really cool in this game is if you put fleet regiments aboard a ship and they like improved with the repair or something like that. Like that suddenly would mean, oh, it's really worth sticking your fleet troops on your ships. Like there's actually a benefit to that. As far as I'm aware, though, that's not a thing. Is it a thing? I don't think it's a thing. Hang on. Alliance Fleet Regiment. Alliance usually stationed aboard capital ships. From ship security to planetary assaults. Yeah, basically, they're kind of pointless. Gosh darn it, I really feel like they're missing out on an opportunity. But this is an old game. This is a very old game, and I guess I can't get that angry. No effect on the diplomacy. That's alright. What are you doing? You're still managing production? No, stop. No more managing production for a little while I figure some stuff out. Refineries are getting placed, which is good. We never built a shield there. Oh, we'll have to make do with what we got for now. We do have a few shipyards and the minnow. I really feel like I misspelled that. Is it supposed to be OE? I'm going to leave it as is because you know what? This is Star Wars. They probably shouldn't know what a minnow is anyway, should they? Like, why would that be a thing? Alright. Let's... Actually, you know what? I don't feel like I need to build any ships here. Let's build a ship over at the capital. Let's build... what do I want? How about... do I want more Mon Calamari cruisers? No. How about a Nebula MB frigate? That's reasonable. That's reasonable. It's cheap. It won't take too long to build. Let's just do that. Okay. Bothawi, you could use some defenses, so let's send over a Gen Core level 2. It'll only take 10 days to build and 8 days to deliver. The Seswena sector, of course, is our primary problem. We're going to have to deal with that. Orto? What are you trying to sabotage at Orto? Seswena, huh? What are we going to do about you? How is the Hustler doing? It looks like it's actually almost finished being repaired. 8 out of 10 shield recharge rate, and 6 out of 8 weapon recharge. I didn't even realize the weapons were damaged, but apparently they were. Well, I'm glad we're dealing with that then. As soon as you are done with B-Wings, we're going to start building some more capital ships, because I need something that can actually handle some of those victory destroyers, victory cruisers, as well as the... Star Destroyers, but that's a little less of a concern. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of Star Destroyers in this game right now. I've really kind of killed the ability of my opponent to... what am I thinking right now? I've really killed my opponent's ability to actually react and do things like that, so I feel like we're okay. We're not in bad shape. We get a couple more refineries, and then we'll get some more mines and stuff, because I would think that we're actually getting into good shape here. Construction yard on Cothless. Bothawi. I mean, you got some shipyards. It's okay and all, but meh. Let's get some more refineries for you as well. There we go. Resource management. It is key in any sort of 4X game. If you can really call this a 4X game. I guess you sort of can. Uvena's doing fine. So let's send you to get Bortress. We'll just finish that off. Because, again, I'm bored and have nothing better to do with this. Okay. How long until this is done? 5:59 tomorrow? That's fine. Bam. Okay. Now what should I build here? Nebulan B frigates, 300. They have a little bit of turbo lasers. 80 is what we're going to use mostly. Forward cannons. 60, 60, 120. So this has an extra 50% output when it comes to damage. The Mon Calamari cruisers are definitely better. However, they take 38 days to build as opposed to 14. I could build 2 Nebulon B frigates in less time and still end up doing about the same, if not more, damage. So maybe that's better, to be honest, at this point. Yeah, you know what? I'm inclined to think it is. Let's build 2 Nebulon B frigates. We're going to add it to this fleet over here. What are we going to call them? We're going to call it the Gaping Maw. Okay. And then we're going to call this one Torchlight. There you go. I feel like I'm getting better with naming my planets. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Pretty good. Gorman is idle, so nothing else to really build here for now. So let's focus on actually repopulating some of these planets here. We're gonna get some more refineries, because that's what I need. More than anything, that is what I seem to need. So we'll do it. Lea Organa, no effect. We still have, unfortunately, some angry people. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have all the garrisons required. Honestly, the uprising really should be subduing by now. Kind of surprised it's not, to be honest. But, oh well. Let's scrap this training yard because it's not doing me anything. Let's get a couple more refineries up here. And Freitas. Furrow is going to be the only planet left with some energy. So we're actually starting to kind of fill up, which is good. Very good, actually. I'm quite happy with that. Let's see. We'll build a couple more refineries down over here. There we go. Really focusing on this resource management stuff. That's something I wasn't very good at as a kid. Not gonna lie. It bored me. Why would I? Why would I do that when I could have every single planet with a ton of shipyards and build massive freaking fleets? That's what I thought was better as a kid. Little did I know that was the worst thing to do. And then I would run out of maintenance up here, and ships would start getting, like, scrapped in order to make enough maintenance. And I'm like, why? Why, C-3PO, are you destroying my things? Got really angry at C-3PO. I've resented him to this day. I resent him. Not really. That wouldn't be very fair. I haven't thought about it in a long time. Now that I'm thinking about it, I resent him again. No, we won't talk about that. All right, so we're finished up here. What's Yavin? Wow, I forgot how many training facilities we built at Yavin. That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Bordy, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build a couple of shipyards, just 2, because I wouldn't mind you being able to, 1, build some fighters for defense, and 2, a transport to get around, because some of these planets, like these 2 here, are actually quite good. Wouldn't mind colonizing those suckers. Oh, also, we seem to be done here, so let's actually... Wait a minute, what am I doing? What am I doing? The Heretic is going to be a new fleet. There. The Heretic can go and explore. The other 2 actually have some semblance of being useful, and they've wasted all their time out in the Outer Rim. We're going to the Sluis sector. There we go. I am pre-recording big chunks of this game right now, so if a lot of you guys are making, say, I don't know, suggestions and stuff, and you're getting really frustrated that I'm not doing anything, I do apologize. It just means that, you know, I'm currently otherwise occupied pre-recording, and it's kind of hard to go into the future and figure out what I'm doing wrong in your view. That said, I actually am going a little bit faster in this game than I usually would when I was playing. Hang on, crap, Crap. That was a natural disaster. What happened on Yavin? Oh, no! There's been a natural disaster. We lost our shield and 3 of our training facilities. And, of course, when there's a natural disaster, you lose the power that they were taking. Gosh darn it. Well, Yavin is now very much undefended. Oh well. It's probably okay, it's just annoying. Gosh darn. That's stupid. Alright. These fighters are not making themselves useful in any way, so we're gonna send them to Befesh. There we go. How's the Nimble doing? We're working on the shield recharge. We're up to 3. Last I had seen we were at 0, so... Bin Asada undoubtedly is no longer there. Cothless... I mean, you can't build anything at Yavin anymore because, guess what? They done blown up. So, that was a thing. Do we have any shields? We do. Okay. So I can just build... a couple of refineries. I mean, I don't want to have a lot of shipyards here. I don't need to. I just wanted a couple so that I can get around and colonize as much as I feel like it. Shipyard, construction yards, okay. Salonia? What's on Duros? Nope. Don't need that shipyard right there, so why don't you build a couple more refineries? There you go, I'm starting to get into the black again. That's good, that's a good sign. Very good sign. Let's keep that going, shall we? Nebulon B frigates deployed?
We did it!
Okay, Bothawi is starting to like us a little bit more. Assault frigates research complete. Assault frigates are actually quite good. Good. I am glad to see that that is a thing. Wait, hang on, I wanted to see what Bothawi is looking like. Yeah, it's making some slight progress. Manage production.
I shall attempt to maximize the output of our mines and refineries.
Fortress, you're still working on this. Stop.
Hope you found my stewardship of resource production satisfactory.
We want to get assault frigates instead. These guys, they're actually pretty good. They have 600 shield strength, which is fantastic, and they have turbo lasers that are comparable to the Mon Calamari cruisers. So that's pretty darn good. We're going to hold on to those. One downside, they can't hold any fighters or troops. That is where the Mon Calamari cruisers are better. But in general, yeah, assault frigates. Absolutely, we're going to get some assault frigates. These are the way to go. What did I cancel? I got the Gaping Maw. Oh, Torchlight. That's the one. Let's rename it. Torchlight is in fact going to be an assault frigate instead. And the domestic abuse. That doesn't seem very heroic, does it? Not for the rebellion. Whatever, don't care. You know what? This is my rebellion, and we play things my way, or not at all. The Hustler has been repaired. This guy has been with us since the very beginning. I feel somewhat nostalgic about that. Fortress is doing good. Wasn't really worried about Fortress, but since it's done, then great. Akbar, why are you stopping? Oh, right. Because once the planet is blockaded, they tend to stop their ship design. Well, we'll fix that. What do I have here? Oh, right. The Gaping Maw is able to hold 2 of my ships. So we'll hold on to that. Ship design. Dup.
We've got to do better.
Dup. Alright, now one thing to consider about this game is whether or not we want to have Luke Skywalker have an encounter with Darth Vader. There are a couple of advantages to that. First off, every time he has an encounter with Darth Vader but escapes, he grows stronger in the Force, and he's more likely to beat the Emperor at some point. That's pretty cool. But in the meantime, he'll learn about his heritage, just like he did in Episode 5, and he can reveal that information to Leia at some point, which is kind of cool. And also, if there will come a point where he will have a conflict with Darth Vader, and if he is captured, Darth Vader will take him to the Emperor. There will be the final conflict. At this point, if Luke is strong enough in the Force, that he can capture both the Emperor and Darth Vader in one shot. If he fails, however, he remains captured. So it's really in the Empire's interest to capture Luke Skywalker as quickly as possible before he becomes much of a Jedi. And it's in the interest of the Rebellion to be really risky with Luke Skywalker so that he grows stronger in the Force but doesn't really get captured until you're ready. And then you kind of want him to get captured. It's complicated. It's really complicated and silly. But it's a thing.
How
manage
can I
production.
assist you?
Go ahead. Send stuff
I
off
shall
to my
attempt
outer
to
rim.
maximize
Don't
the
care.
output of our
Don't even
mines
care.
and refineries.
Refineries deployed. Construction yard idle at Cothless.
I hope you found my stewardship of resource production
Zyquin is doing alright. Doop, doop. Looking for any interesting missions. Not seeing any.
We need to keep this
Bothui's
up.
getting better. Zyquin's not getting better. One of our assault frigates is in place. How you doing?
We've got to do
Nope.
better.
Nope. 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 The Empire's being really quiet right now. Should worry
We
me
need
a
to
little
keep
bit.
this up.
Okay, Bothui is actually getting into a neutral territory, which is good. That's reassuring.
I shall attempt to maximize the output of our
How are
mines
we
and
looking?
refineries. How can I assist
Just
you?
8 more days. Then we will have enough assault frigates, I think, to actually be a threat to the Empire. A pretty substantial threat, as a matter of fact. You know what we haven't done in a
That
while?
was a mess.
We have not done any espionage. It's time. Let's get these guys. Nope, not Page. Garm. And we will have you guys do espionage there. And the 3 of you go to Corson. You will be the decoy. Mazer Rakis is actually kind of valuable to me because he is a Jedi trainee. Luke Skywalker's stats seem to have increased a little bit. I don't remember him having 100 diplomacy, but he's actually becoming a much better character over time. And those stats will go high up. Darth Vader, I think, actually starts somewhere around like 140 to 200 on some of these things. It's like really ridiculous. Darth Vader is by a long shot the best combat unit in the game, at least at the start. Okay, now we have all the ships that we were looking for. So this is actually pretty good. Oh, wait. Hang on. I want to build a couple more B-Wings. I know. I keep saying, oh, let's go and do something, and then I find an excuse not to do it, and you're probably getting really frustrated by that fact, but I promise it's happening. It is happening. We are going to want to do a little bit of espionage, and we're going to want to finish up these B-Wings.
That was a mess.
Construction yards idle at Cothless. Oh, look at our resources going way up now. This is good. Good sign. Okay. Construction yards idle, shipyards idle. Okay. Good. So we're going to send the fleet to Uvenna. You're going to start working on a bulk transport that can hold 6 units for whenever I want to invade. In the meantime, this is a reasonably good-sized fleet now. We have a good number of ships. Not a lot of fighters, but we should be able to hold our own against some, not all, but some of the Imperial ships. And we have enough Corellian ships to actually take down a lot of the enemy fighters. So I feel like we're actually able to start harassing the opponents now. We should easily be able to wipe out the TIE fighters at the very least. He undoubtedly has kept a lot of ships guarding Coruscant. Not surprising. We're kind of a threat to him right now. We're on his back door and have been for a long time. So it's going to be in his best interest to make sure he has his ships there. And that's fine with me, because that means that he has to keep a lot of his ships playing defensive. Svivrin and Denab. What do we learn? Binasada is still in Denab with nothing going on. Poor guy. Oh, look at these guys sitting around. Alright, that's fine. Svivrin, we learned that you have a little bit of stuff. A couple of ships. Oh, here's the fun. Here's the fun stuff. Okay, let's send the fleet from Uvenna to Balmora. We are going to set up our guys to start sabotaging the crap out of it. Or, you know what? No, why are we doing that? Let's just conquer them. Let's just conquer the planet. Why am I thinking about sabotaging when I could just take the resources for myself? That's a much better strategy. All right, Balmora. Start training up some Wookiees. 6 will do fine. Train those at Balmora. We'll send this bulk transport. What am I going to call this? The Sulking Mass. There we go. If you want to have a cool name, all you have to do is put an adjective and then a noun. It doesn't matter how obscure it sounds, it probably will sound pretty cool. You can take anything. The Farting Trouser. You know, even that sounds like a sort of like a name. Not really. Corson has not... Wait, what? No, I did not say to do an Insight Uprising mission. No, get out of there. Get... What? No. Alright, so they have Lancer frigates. Lancer frigates, in a lot of ways, are kind of similar to my Corellian corvettes. They have really good laser cannons. Like, really good. These guys annihilate fighters. It's always good to have a bunch of these suckers hanging around. But you know what? Before I continue, I do think that this is probably a good place to stop this episode. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus. In the next episode, I'm hoping to take over one of the planets in the Seswena sector. Hope you'll stick around for that. See you next time.